Good evening, my people. Good evening. Good evening. It's your boy, Monte Carlo, and I want to welcome everybody to the Big Picture Podcast IG Live Special. And we shot on Tuesday, and we are shooting again today because today this is a special week. We are celebrating the life and giving we're doing a reflection on the life of our fallen soldier Big L. It's been 23 years since he's passed, and today we're gonna have a few guests on. We're gonna speak about our brother Big L, and we're also going to speak about the drill situation that's going on with Mayor Adams. He's trying to ban the music. So he had a meeting on Tuesday night with Maino, Fivio Foreign, and a few other drill rappers. So we don't know what the outcome of the meeting was, but hopefully it will bring peace.
One, two.
A second.
You.
All right. Peace, King. How you feeling?
What's going on, good fella? How you?
Good, man. One
I'm
second. We got it. We got another brother from Harlem tapping in with us, young rapper.
all right.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm 2 minutes late. I'm proud of myself for being on time.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Shout out to everybody that's on, that's tapping in. Yo, first of all, I want to thank you guys for tapping in. Tom Gist, my boy Josiah Hotwire. You know what I mean? We three guys from Harlem, you know what I mean? And we represent, we doing what we gotta do. All right. So first and foremost, my screen keeps going in and out, but it's all good. I mean, we're gonna work between that. All right. But tonight we want to give reflection. We want to reflect on our brother Big L. You understand what I'm saying? We want to reflect on him, and we also want to touch on some topics, on some drill music topics that's going on right now with Mayor Adams, and of course the meeting that they had the other day with Maino, Fivio Foreign, and a couple of other drill artists out there. Okay, so it's actually good, Tom Gist, that you kind of chimed in with us tonight because you know you're not old school, but you're from an era where there's morals in the streets, there's codes in the streets. You understand what I'm saying? And there was respect in the streets. So this, like the knowledge and the information that you could give to the audience, you understand what I'm saying, is appreciated, you know, and still being in the music game, delivering those bars to whatever artist is ready for it. You
Absolutely.
understand what I'm saying? So that's definitely peace right there. And then you got the young brother Josiah right here. You feel me? Came up from Uptown Harlem, Colonial, who's been in the game for a little minute and striving, thriving.
Yo, shout out to Colonial, man. The last time
Yeah.
I got chased, it was out of Colonial.
You said last time you got chased?
Last time I got chased, yeah. I used to play ball when I was younger. Play ball when I was younger, man, and they told us, they was like, yo, if y'all win this game, it's gonna be problems. So we was like, all right.
Y'all was in the courts in the back of the projects.
Bro, we won the game. They chased us all the way to the C train, bro. It was hilarious.
Wow. Yeah, the C train. Yeah. Wow, that's dramatic.
I love shout out to Colonial. Shout out to Polo.
Yeah. Big facts.
Salute, man. Yo, man. Oh, man. It's a wild time we living in, fellas.
No doubt. So my brother Tom, man, I was listening to now correct me if I'm wrong. I was listening to a song that Big L did, and I think he said your name. Like, was you like in a hook or like the intro or some type of?
I never got the opportunity to be on any type of. I don't think he ever mentioned me. But
okay.
I did have a few interactions.
Oh, I think it was a skit. I could have sworn I heard him say something about Tom Gitz or something like that.
Oh no, I got it.
Yeah. It was respect though. It was respect. It was no Illmatic. Yeah.
Nah, I had a few interactions with him before he passed. I was extremely young. He actually spared my career one night because I went at him in the studio one night. I think he respected the hunger in me and spared me my life, because then he played a song off of the last album he did, and then I realized I was like, he just gave me a pass because he would have killed my whole dream.
He was like, yeah, I'm out your league. Let me just play this song for you real quick,
Yeah. Like, he respected me. He respected that I went at him, but he was like, young boy don't understand. He don't know what he's doing. And I did. I was just young and stupid.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Wow.
That's the thing about Big Al. The humble dude, man.
And there's footage of a 2-on-2 battle I did. Him and Mace must have been talking to each other, and Big L bought Party Artie, rest in peace, and one of Fat Joe artists, and Mace bought me and my man L Boogie. There's footage of it. It's supposed to be on the Big L documentary. Yeah, so it's I guess I had a few interactions with him and all that.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So it's like, wow, that was a good brother, man. I met him one time, and I met him through my brother, and he was just a humble dude, man. Yeah. Very, very, very humble dude. This was the time when we went to the Club Savoy, and all of the groupies, they was hollering at him. I didn't really even know who he was, man. But when he passed, I brought the CD, you know what I'm saying? And the Big Picture joint, and it was fire.
I got put on to him by the OGs, by the older fellas in the hood, you know what I'm saying, playing and freestyles and all that. And we got DJ Von G from the hood, you know what I'm saying? He had a mixtapes. And that's how I got a taste of hearing stuff, because I was a mixtape head when I was young. You know what I'm saying? I used to hear all kind of freestyles. Like I like some of the first times I heard a lot of people, I heard them on his mixtapes and all of that. So like, that was a beast when I first heard him, man. Like I only saw a bright future. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't expect nothing that happened, man, because I'm just a Harlem kid listening, man. His wordplay was beyond my years at that time when I was hearing him. I was like, yo, and his shit's still prevalent right now. He rapping better than dudes right now, and that's crazy. Like a lot of our legends rap better than a lot of people currently. And it's kind of strange. I always wish, what would it be if they actually got a chance to live and we got a chance to see them older and mature with their flow? How dangerous they'd be. They'd be so
it'll be crazy.
A 40-year-old Big L, 40-something-year-old Tupac, Biggie. Come on, man. They flow be so mature. It'd be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So Tom, like what? Yeah.
I was supposed to say I got the Big Picture on my playlist right now, and I almost hate hearing it, because you hear the growth from his first product. Like, you hear where he was about to go, and his life got cut short, man. And I hate I hate that, but I love where he was headed.
What block are you from, Tom?
From Hunt 30th, Amsterdam, Hanville Projects.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what's trippy? You know what's real trippy about the conversation?
Yeah.
You know what's real trippy about the conversation right here? What happened to L was no different than what's happening right now with a lot of young artists, as we see what's going on. It just he wasn't doing those records.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It still was a similar outcome. A dope artist about to blow, and then, you know what I'm saying, you know, some street situation, you know what I'm saying, took his life or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying, and it didn't even really have to be his situation. It could have been somebody else surrounding him or whatever, you know what I'm saying. I don't even know all the particulars, but I'm just giving you but it's similar. Some of these new artists aren't always particularly the main target, but they're surrounded by a lot of the same people that are the target, you know what I'm saying? So the new artists that get hit, or you see You know what I'm saying? Or they are the main target because of what they saying. So it's like it's the same thing. They'll be really about to make these millions, and then they like get cut short. So when they try to blame the music, I really don't always blame the music. I really think it's just something that's going on within our community and our people, and within our culture, within our households, within our families, within how we move with one another. That this story is not, it's not new. You understand me? You know, it's like it's been happening. Like Biggie is another example. Yeah, he blew up with the big album. He went triple platinum, but he still never got a chance to see his second album come to life. So it still was a premature, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he still didn't get a chance to reach his prime to be, you know, really who he really wanted to be. You know, so this has been happening in hip hop, you know, for a long time, and it's something that's going on. That it ain't just the music. You know what I'm saying? It's us as a people right now that we gotta address. You know what I'm saying?
So Tom, how do you feel about the drill situation? Do you listen to drill rap? How do you feel about them potentially getting banned?
I can't say that listen to it. It's not really my cup of tea. I respect the artist, but you know, everything ain't for everybody. I mean, there was always a certain level of fronting and competitiveness in the music, but these kids is taking it to a level that I never thought it could reach. You know what I'm saying? Like where you talking about people that's dead and disrespecting the dead is crazy. But the funny thing is, just like the homie said it, if you turn the music off, a lot of the situations will still exist in the hood. So it can get deeper than music, because it ain't like, you know, people ain't dying and people ain't struggling and people ain't going through it without the music playing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But
because it all stems from multiple issues.
And then it gets deeper though. It gets deeper because in comparison to the music that's promoted and the music that's not, you start to question like, yo, why is it so easy for drill music to get on the radio, where I may make a song about trying to encourage my young bros to get married, and that ain't getting on the radio, where I'm, you know what I mean? So it's like,
well, it all depends on how you do it. I can't say that because Kanye made Jesus Walks, which is the most unorthodox record you could ever think about, and he made it so dope that you had to like it, even if you was a secular or a Satan worshiper.
But you gotta look at
it ain't really.
But he had a system behind him though. Like it's some drill rappers I never heard of in my life.
I'll tell you what it is. I'll give you the source, because one thing it is, I'm still connected to I'm connected to the youth, then I'm connected to the foundation. So there's like, I'm stuck between two worlds right now. The source it's multiple levels to this thing right here, right? Drill music isn't the problem. The beats are dope. They really stem from London. It's a whole culture musically that stems from London, but the subject matter that the kids from Brooklyn and some of the kids that in Chicago was doing, it might be troublesome to your ears, which I understand, because all that dissing the dead and the extra shit and telling the police how you did the crime and giving them play-by-play, writing a lyrical statement of what happened last week when you had your run-in with your op or whatever, that is insane to me. That's just like when they do a crime and they upload it and then get locked up 5 minutes later. So there's two different, it's not just two, there's multiple problems going on. So we're dealing with a generation that wants attention for what they're doing, because I don't know, it just seems like from my generation and up, everybody was lying like, yo, you did something? Nah, I ain't do that. But a lot of my young homies, you put them on camera, they gonna tell you exactly what they did and how they did it. And it's like, yo, are you crazy? You bugging out? You really trying to go to jail early? So it's different things that's going on. You got the drill music that's on the radio is not particularly the drill music that's the problem. That's the funny part. Fivio Foreign makes hit records and he makes drill music. Drill music is not the problem. It's the subject matter of particular artists that's like banging on wax. If they pretend, I mean, if they're a particular crew or a particular gang or a particular block, and they deciding to bang on the beat and they banging on their opposition and telling what they doing to the person that they beefing with. And then next thing you know, they get smoked a day later, or somebody gets shot a week later. That's the aura that particular kind of drill rap is bringing. That's like it's like a dangerous battle sport that the young boys is doing. But the people that's making big money, they making drill music that's for everybody. Like if you listen to the B Love record, that's for everybody. It's the Mary J. Blige sample with A Boogie. That song is fire. He rapping to the girls talking about she acting naughty, she want me to spank it. I don't know all the lyrics, but I like that song. I know half of the song. When it come on, I'll be in there rocking with it. So I'm like, oh nah, this is a hit. The first time I heard it, I knew it was a hit. Just like when I hear the Fivio records, they hits. But then when you hear some of the other records, they like what we would call hood bangers. But these hood bangers, some of them, they making them real dangerous where they talking specifically about crimes that, you know, and shit that dudes that, you know, they doing outside that they ain't really supposed to talk about. They got to keep that on the low. And because they not keeping it on the low, now you see what's happening. The mayor know about it. Every crime that's happening is stemming to something that they said in a record. So it's like they writing a statement on a track. That's what's crazy. They're using guns in the video, be the same guns at the crime scene. That be blowing my mind. I be like, yo, my nigga, like you can't shoot them with the same gun you filmed the video with on World Star. You gotta shoot them with a different gun if you're gonna do it. Like it be like, where your mind at? I don't know what's going on. So right now, then it's like lack of guidance. You be like, all right, is there any OGs talking to them? Nah. Are they listening to any OGs? Maybe not. Or are they? Or are they all locked up or gone? Because I know there is some around, but somehow it's a disconnect between some of the older homies and them because they making some crazy mistakes. These are the same booby traps they set every 5 and 10 years. That's what I'm saying. They did it to gangster rap. Remember, they did it. The politician did it to Pac, Bone Thugs, all of them. They was all on the list back in the day. I ain't trying to go on long, but I was just trying to say how it's not really the drill music. I think it's the subject matter of the young homies that's on the way up, and their platform is not the radio. These kids ain't directly going to the radio. They going to YouTube and they doing millions of views on YouTube. Because one thing about this generation, they all together. They all on the one thing, they all on the same type of timing. No matter what, up, down, all around, good, bad, demon, they all together. So because they got the internet, we didn't have that. So I had the internet, but I had it late. I had the internet getting out of school. They had the internet their whole life. So I didn't have like the internet in high school where I had word of mouth. So 5, 10 schools knew I was popping because of my grind, how I move. Now they upload a video, the whole America, all the high school kids, millions of them, all the same. They all on the same bot. They like, oh, that's what they doing in the Bronx.
You know who
they doing in Cali?
Who owns YouTube, Spotify, YouTube, all these channels? It's connected to the music, but they all connected to the music industry. See, this them silent partnerships that people don't be understanding, that still the promotion is going on those platforms as well. So when you really dig deeper and see who owns it, who's partner, who's president, it's all tied in, and it's like there is no balance of promotion of any particular message. It's like, oh, drill, you know how much money is made off of one bullet?
Hold on, before we even go, that's crazy. I need to know that. Yo, big picture. Can we bring in the brother Drizzy? He's ready. You got his IG? Hit him up.
Let me see.
How do I do it? I gotta
salute,
bro. Yeah. Keep talking though, man. While you
But keep talking, bro. Tell me about the bullet. How much?
No. Like when you break down how many people get paid off of one bullet, from the manufacturers to hospitals to EMS to doctors to X-ray to funeral homes to, like, if somebody gets shot and they survive and they got to get medication, anesthesia, like it's probably 70 people whose income depends on people getting shot.
Are you serious?
Think about it. Just think about it.
I believe it.
Think about it.
I believe
shot,
it.
they got to get picked up in an ambulance. Somebody got to call on the cell phone. They got to go to the hospital, and if they live and die after 7 days, then they got to go to the funeral home. So you're talking 70 different people.
Yeah, Josiah.
Paid. It's deep, man.
That's crazy. Hold on. I'm moving
what's
to
his
a quiet
IG?
place. Hold on.
How do you spell it?
Grizzy, Grizzy Hendrix, Grizzy, Grizzy. I just hit him too.
Okay. Is it an underscore between Hendrix?
No, I think it's all together. Hold on. Let me see right now. It's he's active right now. All together. Grizzy Hendrix.
No
all
underscores.
Together. No underscores. Grizzy.
Okay, I see it. I see it.
Yeah, I think he
right.
got a lot to hear. He got a real heavy opinion on this subject matter too. He's been talking a lot about this online, and it's been like real heavy on his thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So definitely want them to tap in on this. But yeah, 70 people eat off the expecting you to get shot.
I'm just saying, if you get shot, go to the hospital, live for 10 days, then pass away. It's incredible. It's incredible. So then you start to think like, well, why are bullets more accessible in the hood than good paying jobs, than after school programs? I could walk from 130th in Harlem to 155th and get more guns and drugs than opportunity. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's not by accident. You know what I'm talking about? So, like I said, if you cut all music off, the problems in the hood still gonna exist. People was getting killed when I was younger. Some of my friends got killed. I'm sure people y'all know have gotten killed due to gun violence. So you could turn the music off.
Yeah, Grizzy just joined.
The problem still exists.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying, like, that whole meeting, it was interesting seeing the meeting with the mayor, because I didn't really get what they was going at. I didn't really see the angle. I didn't know if it was a publicity stunt. Grizz, what's going on, my brother?
What's poppin', bro? What's good with you?
What's poppin', champ, man? Everything, man.
Champ. How you?
Chilling.
We having a building meeting of the minds right here, talking about everything that's going on. I was just about to touch on the subject with the Mayor Adams, the drill. We were just getting there, and he was just like the big bro was just saying. Even when you cut the music off, the problem still exists. What is your thoughts on that since you stepped in here, my brother? What's going on?
I mean, I feel more like there's always gonna be violence. Like, that's just inevitable. But what you gotta understand is we're talking about something that's perpetuating the actual violence. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, if you get rid of drill, most likely the labels and all that bullshit, they're gonna figure out another outlet or another way to figure out some new sound that's detrimental to us. But what I'm saying, as of right now, drill music, you know what I'm saying, it's not helping anybody. The message ain't helping anybody. So it's like, what the fuck is the purpose of it? Like what is the purpose of having drill music? Like I'm talking about the message. I'm not talking about the actual, you know, like the whole sonically the sound. I'm talking about the message in drill.
I think it's the message for particular artists, because I was telling them earlier, the biggest drill artists, they make hit records that you could party to, that are actually like for everybody. Like the Be Love record with A Boogie, that's dope. I was like, every time that come on in the club, I ain't gonna lie, I like that joint. That shit is a crazy sample. Then I was like, the Fivio records, they be hit records. But then when I see the YouTube phenomenons, that I was trying to tell them, they got a different reach. These kids doing 7, 10 million views, 20 million views. And they the ones that's talking that shit. they say some real wild shit, and then that's the shit that be coming back like the Grim Reaper. Like, you know what I mean? They'll say something crazy like dissing the dead, and the next thing you know what I mean, somebody in their crew gets shot, you know what I'm saying, the next day and all that. That's the shit that Grizzly talking about, because that shit reached a lot more people than sometimes than you would say just than like the biggest artists that got the hits, because everybody gonna hear that anyway. They checking for the new shit, and the new shit is what's really the shit that's crazy. And I was telling them, like, I mean, like, I'm a fan of hardcore rap. I like gangster rap. I even like the fact that if you really done that shit and you gotta let your outlet out, please let it out. But I have a problem with these little niggas that want to give the police easy police work. That's what I have a problem with. Now they fucked the game up because they drew the lines between creativity out. Let it be known if you do that, if you say that on a mic, but you can't tell me you just shot old boy and you really shot him last week, and then your man just did this and this and that, and y'all sold this and many phones, and then y'all moved this many birds, and your man just got a body on the weekend. Y'all niggas is crazy, yo. It's like y'all did the police work for them, and that was the problem. And then at the end of the day, I see where it's influencing more kids to do more dumb shit, where niggas it's like the culture is to do a crime now and you upload the crime. I said, I don't know, but when I grew up, I was told to lie. When shit happened, we was like, yo, we ain't do that. So he got banged down in front of us. He could be bleeding right there. We ain't do that. He even looking at us bleeding like, they ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? It was nobody saying somebody did that, but now it's like, I did that. I'm here, yo. Take me to jail. I'm like, what the fuck? So
Grizzly, do you feel that the music needs to be banned, like flagged from YouTube?
Or artists? Which ones? I mean, how
do you feel about that?
Like, I don't feel like the artists need to be banned. I just think that, like, I kind of like what Maino was doing, where Maino was trying to get the artists together, but I'm not really aware of, like, what was his purpose? Was he just, like, what was he trying to do? Like, does anybody know? Because I just seen him in the building.
I watched the interview. I didn't get the angle. I mean,
all right, let me ask y'all a question. Is Brooklyn like the main borough that drill music is coming from?
Brooklyn, Bronx, and Queens.
Yeah.
Come from everywhere. Brooklyn, Bronx, and
Queens.
But
mostly Brooklyn.
It's mostly.
I mean, it's the youth.
It's mostly Brooklyn. It looked like it's mostly Brooklyn.
So I mean, they got the stars. Brooklyn got the stars right now. They got
Brooklyn. Stars. Okay, so maybe they look at Maino
as
the big homie or the big brother, the top rapper that the mayor can get in contact with, because what's his Eric Adams, maybe Jay-Z didn't pick up the phone, maybe Leor Cohen didn't pick up the phone.
Right.
Maino is probably reachable for an Eric Adams, right? So that's why you have like an individual like Maino to pop up. We need somebody. We need somebody from the older generation. Maino's what, like 47, 48 years old, give or take. We need somebody from that generation, and that's probably the only one who they can get. Nas, he said it on his last album. He gave a shout out to all the drill artists.
Yeah. I think, like I said, the gestures though. My thing is, what is the mayor's agenda, and really what's the motive?
The mayor's agenda. He's that principal that comes into the school. Tom, you can probably vouch for this because you remember 43 Days, 195. That principal who comes into school and wants to change everything up. And like just take off the head. Just take off the head. No more gym. No more gym. No more gym. Y'all stealing book bags.
Take your hat off in the hallway.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm really not mad at it. I know there's a lot of people that's like, yo, why you gotta do all that? But I don't give a fuck, bro. I think they need to get rid of all that.
You know what? I know where you coming from, because you more like you always, one thing I can say from me watching your artistry, you're a conceptual rapper, you're a lyricist, and you like to hear, you wondering like where the hell the lyrics go. Like be sometimes on some of your vlogs and I be like with you on that. I be laughing with you and shit because it be like, where the fuck did the bars go? I do think that the only thing I like about what's going on is the fact that if we could force the young niggas to just be better. I always wanted them to be better rappers. Like, I have a problem with them not being better rappers. Like, yo, listen.
But that's the thing, bro. Like, I'm not even mad. I'm not even that mad that they not that capable of the skill level of being a lyricist. I'm just mad that the content is just so trash.
That's what I mean, being better. Like, this could force them to be, you know, like, it's gonna be the push, like to give them some better content. Like maybe they could make some better records. Like they like the records that, you know, make it even better than the ones that's on the radio, and bring the still bring the hardcore aggression. Don't change up who you are, but stop. I don't know, but make it better. You know what I'm saying? So it could be more digestible for people that don't even like. Now you hear gangster rap, you could digest that shit. You could digest it at a certain point. This shit gotta get to a point where people could I feel it. I know where they coming from. I don't have to like it, but I know where they coming from. Everybody else don't understand. And what they doing right now is a little awkward. It's a little off with the, you know, this and the dad and the extra shit. If we could push that out and they could make bigger records. I mean, what do you think? You think that could be better than, you know, at least than, you know what I'm saying, could totally banning the whole shit, because they like to dance. You know, like, you know, the young niggas, they do all they dancing like Rockefeller Center with their legs and shit right now. That's
Rockefeller Center.
I don't know, man. You know the vibes, man.
Yeah, I mean,
but
my fault. Like, I'm not, because what's gonna be the limit to that? If you allow them to ban drill rap, then they're gonna have a license to ban anything that they feel just doesn't represent their agenda. So I'm not with. That's how it starts. Yeah, we're just gonna build drill rap. Then we're gonna drill educational rap. Then we're gonna ban. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
see, but the thing is, they already secretly banned educational rap. They just doing it under your nose.
It's like, yo, if you go ban, it's like banning a certain type of movie. And you got to ban got killing in it. You got to ban shows that got killed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't blame the music, man. I never blame the music. I blame the environment.
But you see what I'm saying? I'm not actually saying it's just the music, but the music is a big catalyst for a lot of things that's going on, because you got to take into consideration, like, yeah, there was violence in the past, in the 90s and shit like that, but you got to take into consideration we living in a whole new era, bro. We got technology, we got you got blogs right now who, with one click, they could perpetuate a beef between two drill rappers, and that's what they do on a regular. I see it all the time. That wasn't like, yeah, you had Bob Magazine perpetuating the East Coast and West Coast shit, but we talking about one click of a button, this shit is reaching mad different people. And it's like, why is this happening? It's because of these rappers are on drill beats and they dissing each other.
Yeah, I'm gonna teach you past drill. Nah.
I'm
gonna tell you there's a problem in hip hop. No, you're right, but there's a deeper problem in hip hop. As hip hop got less skilled, and there was more gangsters got involved, we got more emotional people doing music now. And they be like, why are you saying that, Hot? If your feelings, listen, when it come down to the music was a sport, right? And this is a competition thing to a degree. And if I don't like your shit, I should be able to say your shit whack, and you should be able to go in the studio and say my shit whack, and I should and do something better, and I could do something better. But y'all feelings is so, it's like these niggas know they're not that good nowadays, or period, for like the last 10 years plus. Niggas ain't been really good, that really good, and they know, but everybody got weapons, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas is cowards nowadays. So it's like, you ain't that good. So if somebody say something about you, your feelings is so hurt, you gotta go pop a nigga top. You can't make a dope ass record. You couldn't come back and be a dope ass MC. You was never an MC. Why was you in this culture rapping if you're not an MC? If you can't go back and forth and do this MC shit, stay the fuck outside and shoot it out outside. Stay out the fucking game. Don't be in this shit competition-wise. And don't be like, oh, don't have a nigga speaking on me. Nigga, you whack. Matter of fact, tell niggas why they can't speak on you. Let them feel why they shouldn't speak on you. But because niggas is so emotional and they really emotional, like they soft on the inside, they cream puff. Niggas pussy on the inside. Niggas tough on the outside, pussy. If you real on the inside, nigga, words don't bother you. Nigga, you gotta do something to me. I'm Teflon out here. I'm out here. You really gotta come do something to me. You can't just, you can't use this device I'm talking to you on. Nigga, I'm not from that time zone. So these niggas is from a time zone where it's like words and sticks and stones break my bones and you really hurt me. So I'm gonna go get my 40 and shoot your block up and then hit a little girl by mistake. You dumb motherfuckers. That's the time we living in right now because niggas don't deserve to be on a microphone. If you can't take a nigga telling you, yo, this shit whack, bro, you don't even need to be out. Like, that shit trash. Yeah. I'm better than you.
That's what I'm saying.
I think you better.
So check it out, fellas. Somebody asked a question.
Niggas don't want to shoot the live up now.
Nah, you stupid. Somebody said, what is drill rap? All right. So I went on Google and I'm going to define what's drill rap. Okay. Drill rap is to fight. It says it's to fight. In street slang, drill means to fight or retaliate. It can be used for anything from females getting dolled up to all out war in the streets. Okay. So that's pretty much
exactly
what it is.
That shit.
Huh?
Exactly. Get rid of that.
That's the definition.
That's exactly why.
If you Google it, it says to fight.
That's why you need to get rid of that bullshit.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gotta like drill music to say the whitest of the white person wrote that right there. Somebody that don't like hip hop wrote that right there. That wasn't even like somebody from the culture that said, yo, not even a nigga from London wrote that. Like they should write what drill is. We jack drill. And we just decided to put our gang culture in something that had nothing to do with that. It's a whole music genre we just decided to bring our gang culture to and bang on wax. Niggas is banging on wax. I don't know why. It just don't make no sense to me. You niggas should just be outside banging. Why bang on a record like that, my nigga? Like, it's just insane.
All right, cool. Now I'm going to define gangster rap.
Okay.
All right? Gangster rap, form of hip-hop music that became the genre's dominant style in the 90s, a reflection and product of the often violent lifestyle of American inner cities afflicted with poverty and the dangers of drug use and drug dealing. Okay? So it's a little less violent.
Yeah, that should sound mad sophisticated.
But you see, one sounds like something antagonizing and the other is like you use that word reflection. It's a reflection of what's going on in their areas. That's why I wouldn't be mad if drill rappers came on and they talked about what they went through, whether they actually killed somebody in the past. I wouldn't have no break with that. But when they come on records, that's not what they do. You feel what I'm saying? They come on records still talking about, I'm about to run up on this person and shoot him. But why, nigga? What for?
Yeah, I get it. And then another thing though, on another level, the frequency that the music is playing at now is causing a different kind of reaction I'm hearing.
Oh, that's just a fact, bro. Like that's a fact.
Yeah, but you know,
are y'all up on that? What y'all think about that? Are y'all up on that? Because I'm hearing that there's a frequency right now. There's frequency channels that they're using on all platforms. When you upload your music, you could upload your music, and there's different frequencies. When me and let's say Hendrix, let's say me and Grizzly make a record, we could bounce the track at a frequency that's gonna hit your eardrums right, that you gonna like. It's gonna make your body feel a certain way when you hear the record. But when we upload it to DSPs, they put it at 441, and that shit hit different. It hit hard. It hit like the club. It make you want to move a certain way. It bring a certain vibe. And they're using frequencies right now that kind of got. I don't know. It's a different kind of vibe right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what they're saying. And that's what I'm hearing, and that's what I'm seeing. What do y'all know about that?
Nah, that's why all the drill beats sound the same. You ever heard people complaining like, yo, why the beats all sound the same?
Yeah.
Because when they hit the air, them frequencies, it's some real deep shit going on, man. I'm still not a fan of banning the music though, because what do drill rappers do? They shoot. So instead of having a meeting about music, how about have a meeting about the access to guns in the hood? Because imagine if you had to drill and go fight. Imagine if they was just fighting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how you gonna ban music but then not ban Mission Impossible, where the nigga killed 95 people in the first 2 minutes of the movie?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't with it.
Yeah.
I mean, the tricky thing about that too is like everybody be like, yo, I don't fight no more. You ever talk to young niggas like, I don't fight? I'll be like, cool. Be like, what you do? I kill, I shoot. I'll be like, all right. Then when you get locked up, you gotta fight your whole sentence. I don't understand. It's like if you don't fight, but you just shoot, but you know there's a chance you're gonna get knocked, then you gotta fight your whole sentence. That shit don't make no sense.
Yeah.
That shit adds back.
Let me tell you something, man. You know, the youth, they gotta be reached. That's the moral of the story. You know, we gotta get to these schools, to these elementary schools, and get to them early.
It's deeper than that, bro. I think it's deeper than even reaching the youth. You gotta get to the dudes who control the money, because the money is ultimately the motive. You know what I'm saying? If you don't get to the
So when you
money,
say the dudes who control the money, you mean the record labels? You mean the?
I'm talking about white corporations, capitalism. If you don't get to the white people and the owners that control what these rappers is putting out, you know what I'm saying? Like Pac had that famous quote in one of his interviews where he was saying like, we basically can't rap about what we want to rap about. We got to rap about the bullshit because they won't allow us to. So that nigga's been in the industry. He knows what these labels is probably doing. They probably tell you, like, say some of these drill rappers are like, I want to try something different. But the labels is like, nah. We want you to keep putting out that shit you putting out. So they can't do it. They got to go with shit. I got to make my money. I got to survive.
They become a slave. They become a slave to the.
And that's what I'm saying. So you got to get, like, that's why I said if Maino got like a group of people together, like a group of big rappers, OGs, and like they really ran up in these labels and said, yo, y'all not taking control of our culture anymore. Y'all not going to dictate our narrative. This is what's happening. This is the music we're going to be putting out. This is the message we want to put out. I feel like then they could do something, but everybody's bullshit. Nobody really wants to do anything. They just want to get the likes, the views, and the clicks. You know, like I think it's all bullshit to me. Cause if, like I said, if they really want to make change, my nigga, they gonna run up in these labels. Like when Ice Cube, his record deal with Shady, what did he do? He grabbed that bat and ran up in that label and said, "We fixing shit." If niggas really want these artists to have their creative control over their destiny, run up in these labels, fix this shit. That's how I see it.
Then that's why they got top-notch security now, because of niggas thinking like that.
But Jay-Z got power. That nigga Jay got mad power, bro.
Yeah, he need to. Certain people got power. He's one, and there's a lot of changes that can be done, like literally right now, that could really change the game. Even with substance rap not getting as much play as it should. There's no reason that so many lyricists out here is overlooked and overheard.
Mad lyricists, bro.
Huh?
Nigga, mad lyricists is getting overlooked right now. And they making some incredible music, bro. And these niggas can't even break fucking views on YouTube. That's saying a lot, bro.
Yeah. So I want to kind of get off that. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple more topics I want to touch on real quick before we wrap it up. All right. How do y'all feel about this Meek Mill situation?
Yo, bring that down a little bit, bro. Bring it down.
This dude is in the club somewhere. Clubhouse. Literally.
There's a lot going on.
So how y'all feel about this Meek Mill situation with Rick Ross, man? Like, I'm getting tired of these rappers, man, getting jerked in these freaking contracts, bro.
That's a fucked up situation.
Rick Ross with who?
So Meek Mill, he's not happy with his contract situation. He feel like he's not being compensated for the music that he's been putting out. You understand what I'm saying? So there's always now he needs new lawyers and things of that nature. And I'm just tired of hearing our brothers getting caught up in this bull crap with the labels, man. And it's our own people doing it to him. This is the thing.
I mean, isn't he in like a 3-way split type thing? He
So
signed
this
to
is the thing.
Ross, but he signed to Atlantic too.
Yeah. So this is the thing. Rick Ross is saying, listen, you got to deal with Atlantic. It's not an MMG situation. You know what I'm saying? So even if it's not a MMG situation, you know, our brothers, we have to really get good lawyers.
Oh yeah,
we got to get good lawyers, man. You know what I'm saying? We just can't be signing off on these deals just because they throwing us a little advance or what have you. Get a good situation, man. You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy? These young artists be so hungry and they don't know. And they dealing with real life. They got all these pressures on them in reality. And then you got somebody waving the carrot in front of the horse. They got a couple dollars. That shit right there. That shit change a lot, you know.
Yeah.
And they sign their life away. The biggest artist
right there
is getting robbed right now.
Yeah.
The biggest artist, literally, is getting robbed right now. He got on the interview and said, like, yo, niggas own my publishing, So it's like, with that being said, that means nobody can, like, you can escape the rape, but nobody is above getting tested. And everybody will get tested in some kind of way in this game financially. You know what I mean?
Ye was robbing Big Sean, so I mean,
you see that? He got on Drink Champs and said he was owed $6 million. You know, $6 million, and you know, I don't know how it feels to have somebody owe me $6 million. I don't know. I have people owe me a few thousand here and there, but like not $6 million. That's a lot.
That's a lot of bread.
It's a lot of bread.
Damn.
Like, and you got to compose yourself. You're not flipping. But then you got to look at how much money he was able to make too. Because think about it. That's the same thing with Meek Mills. Rick Ross said, yo, I ain't do nothing but put you in the best positions financially for the last 10 years where now you're rich and you're your own boss right now. So even though you might be looking for X, Y, and Z, I ain't do X, Y, and Z to you. I did the best I could for you. Go take it up with them. I ain't even mad at that answer because if you look at it, he looked like he did the best for him. He looked like he put him in the best positions. He looked like he got him a whole lot of money that you couldn't imagine, you know, he wouldn't have probably had somewhere else. So,
yeah. So check it out, fellas. Let's just go around the table and just let everybody know what you guys got going on, man. The projects, all that good stuff, man. Let's start off with you, Tom.
All right, man. You go to Saintville, SAINT.
Hold on, 1 second. Yo, hold Josiah, Joe.
Hold on, let
You
me
might
go
have to
get
turn your
quiet real quick. What happened?
Nah, your volume, you might have to turn it down or something like that, or mute it.
I got it. One second.
Yeah. Like he in the cafeteria. Cafeteria. Nigga in night school.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, they can say you was in night school.
Oh shit! So go ahead.
Yo,
I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead, man.
It's all good, man. I recently put out a movie called Better Days. The movie is out now, Amazon Prime, YouTube. Currently working on part 2. Multiple mixtapes. Shout out to my bro A Clay, my bro Mr. Meredith. Saintville projects on the way. You can check me out exclusively. I'm cutting out all middlemen. www.saintville. That's SAINTVILLEENT.com. We got everything there. I just released the mixtape the other day. Dropped a new video tonight.
Okay.
I'm working on everything you could think of, man. Books, movies, documentaries, TV shows, everything. All independently funded. All our own chicken Harlem forever, man.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
For real.
All right, cool. So, Grits, what you got going on, player?
Truthfully, just talking my shit, and matter of fact, I might actually drop a track like detailing this whole drill shit. I was thinking about doing that, like just giving my whole perspective on it.
You
So
should.
that's
You
pretty much.
should. You should.
You got another. I know you got another project in the clip because you just dropped something not too long ago.
But I'm like keeping that, like, I'm probably not gonna drop that till a while from now because I'm trying to like just build more and shit.
That's where it's at. That's where it's at. Just catching the vibe.
One time for you, Josiah. What's going on with you, brother?
Shit, finishing up the album, man. New music, you know what I'm saying? About to drop some singles. I got some real crazy boom bap shit for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Keeping the culture right, you know what I'm saying? I do got some shit for the clubs, you know what I'm saying? I tear up a drill beat or two here and there for the ladies, though. I make the ladies go crazy. So I'm gonna do that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna change. And I've been focused on the acting. We start filming AMRAC. You know what I'm saying? On March 5th, we start filming AMRAC. It's a new TV series that's gonna be crazy. It's a big movie. I mean, it's a big movement in Queens. So you know what I'm saying? We're gonna finish up Psycho 6. And that's just that, you know what I'm saying? Music and acting right now, you know?
Cool. So Joe, you might need to link up with Tom, man. You know, Tom is doing a directing situation, the Amazon stuff. This is what it's all about. It's all about, you know.
Hey, you need any actors, man? Hit me. I'm on it, bro. Let me know.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what it's all about, brothers. But listen, guys, I want to appreciate you guys for tapping in, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate y'all, you know, and just let everybody know just to stay positive, you know, and it starts right here. It starts right here with good words, you know what I mean? And us just keeping our integrity and not falling victim to whatever's going on out there, B. You know?
Big fact.
Big fact, man.
Yeah.
Nah, that's fact, man. Nah, I appreciate y'all, man. Big picture as always, big bro. You know how we rock it, man. Yo, Grizzly, man. Good looking for coming out, man.
Yeah, you already know, bro.
Your mind is always appreciated, King. You know how we do, man.
Definitely, bro.
I gotta get you some beats too, man. I gotta get something to you, yo. Definitely.
Know, bro.
ASAP.
All right. Say no more.
Yo, same thing to you, big bro. I gotta get something to you. We gonna tap in. Big picture gonna put this whole thing together. You know how we do, man.
Yes, sir. All right, salute, fellas.
All right.
You already.